So the header for the sunflower seeds is more delicate with the sunflower plant than the corn header.
Yeah.
And so the corn header will actually shake the sunflower seed out and dump it all over the place, and you won't get much of a harvest. That's why you use it. Okay, and then, so here's a question. If you have a corn... So how do they get corn on the cob? Do they use a harvester for that?
Yeah, they do, but not a harvester like the one you have.
Okay.
It'll look more like a forage harvester, but instead of having the pipe out the top, it's got a belt that comes off the back or off the side. And all it's doing is it's going to try to pull that whole stalk through a small hole.
Okay.
And it just rips the corn cobs off of it.
Really?
It'll spit the stalk out the back. The corn cobs end up on the belt, and those go into a trailer or or like a trailer or a truck or something. And then it gets.
Now, for the header, is it the same looking header that a harvester has, like what we have in the game?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. How come? I wonder why they didn't put that in the game.
I think it's because corn cobs are like, I don't know. I guess maybe as far as graphics go, maybe they're just harder to animate. Whereas a potato, you just make a round image that rolls off the back. Corn cobs are a little more dynamic because of their, they're long, and when they pile up, there's spaces between them. And
yeah, interesting. I wonder why they didn't do that. Because, or do they? A lot of times, like I'm wondering in Ohio how they do it. I've never seen a harvester like that. I almost wonder if they hand pick them here.
Well, sometimes you'll just have a machine that it'll just cut the stalk down.
Okay.
It cuts the stalk right below, like the lowest cob.
Okay.
And then it takes that whole mess and just throws it into a trailer.
Oh, and then somebody has to hand pick it.
Yeah, and then
a detasseler.
Yeah, it'll take it to a warehouse that's full of people, and
they tear them off and sell them at the roadside stands across the country. That's always the best corn. It's that farm countryside sweet corn,
Yeah, well, I mean, the potatoes I had that were fresh out of the ground are awesome.
Yeah, we've done that. We had a garden with potatoes in them. They were really good. And the tomatoes, too. Oh, man, they were so good.
Every time our harvester broke, it would just be a long line of trucks waiting in line for the harvester to get fixed so we could start filling up again.
Okay.
Just sitting out in the field, and so I'd just jump out of my truck, start collecting some of the seed potatoes that didn't get pulled into the machine. I'd start peeling them with my pocket knife and eating them.
Really?
Yeah.
Uncooked?
And they're so good.
Really? I don't know that I've ever eaten an uncooked potato before.
So crispy, and I don't know. It's awesome.
Interesting. I'll have to try it sometime.
Oh,
but you probably...
Something that all of your viewing public know, and really everybody on the planet needs to know. Taking your bag of potatoes that you buy at the store and putting it in the cupboard underneath the microwave, where it's dark and damp and all that stuff, and your potatoes immediately begin to rot or grow. Oh. If you want your potatoes to last longer, put them in a black, non-transparent bag and put them in the fridge.
Really?
Because the way they store potatoes in the cellars, it's really dark, and they're stored at 38 degrees.
Whoa!
And because of that, they can be kept inside those cellars for up to 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
And so, if you want them to last longer in your home, which in your fridge, they can last up to a year.
Okay. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people go through potatoes just because
they put them underneath it. That's what we do. Yeah, we put them in the cupboard.
Yeah.
And I don't have the fridge space, unfortunately. My refrigerator is pretty small, and so I'm always out of space. Yeah. But we go through potatoes pretty quick here, so.
But they said if you buy lots of potatoes.
Oh, sorry.
Woo. Didn't know you were gonna turn that way, but if you're always lots of potatoes and all of that kind of stuff, to put them in a black bag and put them in your fridge, and they'll last way longer than just throwing them into the cabinet.
I did not know that. That's great information. I need to get a bigger fridge. I thought about that the other day. I had to get a new dryer. My dryer died, and I'm like, ugh. But we go through them like candy. I mean, just because we have, 6 kids, the things are running 24/7, so they just wear out. And this one was about 5 years old, so it lasted pretty long.
I still have my grandma and grandpa's propane dryer.
Oh my gosh.
And the matching washing machine to go with it.
Oh wow.
I mean, these old relic machines, but you cannot stop those things from working.
They just work.
And that propane, heating,
right,
dries your clothes in like half the time.
Right, yeah. Any kind of gas heater.
I mean, what? When I was like in Hawaii having to wash my clothes in the laundry room, and everything's electric, you'd have to dry your clothes for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it takes about, I think like an hour. Hour and a half. It sucks.
Yeah, here I can dry my bed blanket, big thick comforter. I can dry that in about 20 minutes.
Oh wow. That's great.
Yeah, I love it.
So now is everything in your house propane?
Almost everything. I have a kind of a weird combo stove. The top range is electric. The oven is propane.
Oh, weird.
How full are you?
24. 25. 26. 27.
All right, so you were basically 22. So 1, 2. Okay, so you're on your what I would call the second pass. Halfway, closing in on halfway through your second pass.
Or third pass. This is my third pass.
Well, I'm counting there and back. As
I see.
So you finish this one and then do 2 more, and you should be like 90%.
I like the Vapor Beacon.
I do this a lot in my game. Just constantly running unnecessary math just because I can.
Because you can. Yeah, I don't. My brain doesn't think like that. I'm like, I don't know. It's almost full. Dump it off. I'm starting to get sleepy. It's a nice feeling. Too bad I have to get up early. I have no idea if they're coming in the morning or not. I don't really know that there's that many people left to come in the morning. They did the insulation. They blew insulation into my attic today. They did the electrician's done. The furnace is installed. The air conditioner's installed. I think they're still working on the roof. They have to be done by Monday, so. That was a whirlwind of construction. They did it in 2 weeks. I can't believe they got it done. I'm excited that we have ceiling fans now in all my rooms. Yeah, we had so I think I've explained this before, but Medina, our city, does like this CHIP program, and my wife signed up for it a couple of years ago, and we got it because nobody is willing to do the paperwork because it's like 400 pages of paperwork that you have to fill out, and so you get a loan from the city, but it's like 90% forgivable as long as you stay in your house. So when I go to sell my house at the end of 5 years, I'll end up owing them $5,000. But as long as I stay in my house, I don't have to pay it. But it's a $35,000 loan, and they forgive you 17% every year that you stay in your house. And so what they did was they replaced my air conditioner, furnace, windows, ceiling fans. I had a door we had water damage. Like the way that the guys built the house, they didn't do it right when they attached the garage. So water flows into the house, like the way that they designed it. So they had to redo those. The guys redid all that today. They put new flashing in and like totally changed the way that it's set up so that the water flows in different directions, and all of that stuff, man. And they did it in 2 weeks.
Wow, that's fast.
It was like, I know. I was like, whoa. Do you want to try to hit it right here, or I still have?
Yeah, I might as well hit it here.
I'm at
68%. Put the rest of it in there.
Yeah, I should be able to get the rest of the field.
Top off.
Yeah.
This one.
Boop.
And we're filling that. The rest of that should fit in here.
Right. Now, the only thing I don't like about this game so far is that every morning has been foggy.
Well,
I hope it's not like that all the time.
Fog happens here when it's during the summer and things are ready to harvest.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We don't get a lot of fog in Ohio. Sometimes. It depends on the weather, but it's not often. Southern Ohio, yes, but like where we are at, it's pretty foggy days are like in the spring only, you know, like right after the winter thaw. I made a big bulge right there. Oops.
You broke it.
I broke it. I broke the crop. The lighting is mesmerizing. I will say that. They really did a nice job with the atmosphere. Like the sun's rays are kind of coming through the trees a bit. It just looks really neat. The sun looks way higher than it should at 6 o'clock in the morning, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. It's not supposed to be that high up in the sky yet. I can do this, really. Come on, kick it into gear there, buddy. I find that if I'm going in reverse and then I try to turn the cruise control on, it doesn't always go. Like the cruise control goes on, but the harvester just sits.
It's because it
braking.
slams on the brake.
Right, it's braking still. But I'm like, man, come on, it's the cruise control. Should know better. Fix it. After we're done with harvest, let's sell this stuff off and see how much we got. And then I might have to go to Betty Bye because I'm starting to drift off here.
Alrighty.
Starting to dribble on my microphone. Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping tomorrow, and we'll see. I still have a sore throat and stuff, and so I'm thinking I'm probably not going to go to church for the sake of my friends. Hey there, brother. Achoo! Let me shake your hand. It's good to see you. I think I'm just going to stay home. I probably will be planning on playing Farm Sim all day tomorrow. After I do so, I have to do a little bit of house cleaning, but I'm hoping to be able to really hit it hard. And I don't know. We have to figure out how we're going to make money though, because we're really not making any money doing this. We're making little bits here and there, but we need to. I think logging really seems to be the only other thing that we can do, right?
Well, yeah, I guess right now. Because, like, kind of what we have to do is we have to be running multiple crops at a time.
I did speed up the growth to fast, because I feel like in this economy it's the only way we're going to survive, since we can't do missions. I mean, yeah. I'm doing missions on my own, but if I want to continue to record and do multiplayer, we can't do it, so...
Yeah. Well, another thing is we can just plant trees and run them through a wood chipper and sell sawdust.
Now, do you find that the wood chips are worth a lot of money here?
Well, the reason why I say the wood chips is because there's a placeable structure that you can put on the farm that when you cut the wood up and just throw it in there, it auto sells it. You don't have to deliver the wood chips, it just auto sells it.
Oh, yeah.
And so you don't have to, deal with that. So it goes a little bit faster, and I think if we just, if we got the tree growing stuff and just did, somewhere on the property a row of trees.
How long does it take them to grow? 10 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. But, just chop them, turn them into smaller pieces, and run them through that mill, and
that's it. Oops, wrong button. Sorry. I'm trying to fold the... Nope, that turns it off. Nah. There we go.
Another thing we might need to start doing is, like, maybe dedicating a field to, like, wheat/barley.
Okay.
And just, and just selling the hay. Just put it in a loading wagon and sell it.
Okay. It's hard, though, because the loading wagon costs so much money. That's like it's like... You got to spend $30,000 to collect it. It's like, oh, dang it.
Yeah, you gotta go through a couple rounds to, pay itself off.
Right.
Then after that, you usually make enough money to cover your operational costs.
True, because that stuff's free. So.
Yeah.
And you can no longer chaff it. So. It's painful.
Yeah, I'm glad. Well, I'm happy and sad that they got rid of that feature.
Yeah, it's like it's bittersweet. I agree.
I'm like, it's more realistic, but then again, it was an awesome way to use up that useless straw.
Right.
All right, so what are we looking at for a best price?
That worked well.
If we sell at Right Agribusiness is our best price for canola right now.
Okay. Do it. Let's see here. Oh, they don't count the bed in this anymore. Are you already on the road?
Nope. Still filling up.
Okay. Well, I was going to go with you. Turn your headlights on. You're going to have an accident in this fog. And don't forget to cover your trailers.
Trying to figure out why it won't load into this one.
What? I'll back out.
There we go.
Cool. Don't oh. Let's go.
All right, now I gotta figure out where Right Agribusiness is.
Oh.
Way up at the top.
Oh, yeah.
So, here, go north, take a left, follow the road all the way around.
I don't know why I'm still turned around on this farm. I don't know which... I never can figure out which way we're... Okay, there we go. That helps a little bit. For some reason, north always feels like south to me on this map, and I'm not sure why that is.
I think it's just the layout of the farm.
Yeah.
It messes with your sense of direction.
I don't know why that is, though, but it does.
Yeah, because it looks like, if you look south, that should be north.
Right, that's how I always feel when I'm coming out. I don't know why that is. And do you feel like that too, though?
I get that feeling when I'm, leaving, and then I have to look at my map to go, okay, wrong direction.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but this one does that to me. Whoa. You're whipping it around there, Kyle.
Yep.
Showing off your skills. Do you drive your potato truck like that?
We're actually encouraged to drive about as quick as we can.
Yeah, I bet.
Time is money.
Have you ever seen people having accidents with those trucks, or no? They're pretty good about it.
It's people crashing into us that's the problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As potato truck drivers, we never crash, but it's all the dumb civilians around us that don't understand that we can't stop.
Yeah, like they cut out in front of you and stuff.
Yeah, they cut out in front of us, or they somehow think that they have the right of way and we can stop before they get there. And, I mean, there's lots of T-bones that happen because they just run a stop sign and end up in front of us. And this year there was actually fatalities.
Whoa.
4 people died when a potato truck hit the car and then went over the top of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this guy had one of those potato trucks that has like the big giant wheels like you put on this truck, but like twice as big.
Yeah.
And they stick out of each side of the truck like by like 2 or 3 feet.
Right.
And so just a monstrous, heavy, all-wheel drive machine. And so it's going to win any fight it gets into.
Right.
And so that car crossed the line. I guess they thought they could, get across faster than he was going to get there. And they misjudged, and he went over the top of their car and
Oh my gosh.
killed all 4 of them.
That's crazy. Was it one of the guys who's driving for your company, or no?
No, it's a different company. And then another potato truck driver, he got flipped when a pickup truck tried to pass him and cut short.
Oh.
And he went under, one set of wheels, and it flipped the truck over.
Oh yeah, because it it tipped it sideways.
Yeah, it just got past that critical point and it just fell over.
Was he okay?
Yeah.
Oh, this is funny.
Both people were okay, but it totaled both vehicles.
This is out in the middle of nowhere. Little mom and pop place, huh? Good price so far. Wow, that was about $9,161. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. Do you see the income too from it?
Nope. Well, that's one load.
Oh, and 8,889. Yeah, prices are dropping.
Wow, it dropped that quick.
Yep.
Holy moly! Okay, so we'll have to take the next load somewhere else.
If it does, I mean, we can check it again and see when we get there. But
it's Mary's Farm is going to be the next best.
Wow, so it dropped below.
Yeah.
Wow.
It went from 670 to 574.
So you're almost better off if you could even just get one trailer, because if you put 2 trailers in, it's going to drop between trailers.
Yeah.
That's harsh. Well, so we really do need to invest in a single big tipper.
Yeah. I just hope it doesn't, try to change. Oops.
That wasn't bad though. That was $20,000. That was better than I thought we'd do, and we still have. I think we still have 2 more trailers left, or just one.
Like 1.5-ish.
So we still about $15,000 more dollars maybe. That's not too bad. Nice. You're fired.
All right. I didn't crash.
Yeah, you did not. You did not. This truck has a really wide angle view for some reason. I don't know why the other pickup truck doesn't seem to have that as bad. I'm going to switch trucks when we get back to the farm. I feel like I'm like 2.5 miles away from the dashboard. Like I'm driving a rat rod.
Well, with those rims on there, it almost is.
Yeah. It's funny though. It seems to be the better truck for hauling wood though, because it's just got that bigger bed.
Yeah, but the suspension is just complete crap.
Yeah, it bounces around like the back end goes down.
You drop 4 logs in it and completely collapse the suspension.
That's right.
I mean, that other truck is just, it's got fantastic suspension. You can put all kinds of crap in the back of that thing and it won't go down, but, you know.
The crew cab that you can't use. Whoa. I'm going to stop at the cleaner.
All right, well, I'm going to go around you.
Am I cool? Out of the way?
Yeah.
All right.
I have an off-road truck. I can drive almost wherever I want.
Almost. I'm going to clean this up and get the other pickup truck for the next run down. Yeah, this truck started getting dirty. It's clean now, but it was getting dirty. So it just takes a lot longer with that mod, which I don't mind, actually. That's more realistic. I mean, how often do you wash your car? Like every 10 minutes or once a week, you know?
I haven't washed my truck since I got here.
I bought my car from Kia, and part of their deal is that you get free car washes for life. So I've been just taking it up at once a week and getting it washed. But I keep the inside clean too. I love it. I love having my own car. I don't let the kids in there. Like, they've been in the car like 3 times, and every time they do it, I vacuum it out when they get out. I'm like, this is my car, my only space that they can't get into and make a mess of. Wait, I've lost you. You're going the other way. Okay.
Well, I'm coming here to drop off a trailer.
Oh, it only has one trailer left?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
bogus.
one of them up to 87%.
So we only have like 10,000 more. So it was about a $30,000 per harvest. Wow, that's pretty sad. Because I mean, you think of all the money you put into it, like the fertilizer and the seed and all that stuff. That's a little frustrating. Actually, I'll take that down here. If you want to start cultivating, clean up the truck and put it away, and then start cultivating, and I'll join up with you. I'll just haul that down with the pickup. Can this pickup haul it?
I don't think so. I think the tongue's too high.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So Mary's Farm. Southeast.
Don't forget to cover your load.
It's fine.
You're going to have canola all over the highway.
Happy now?
There you go. I'm driving your pickup truck.
Yay.
The sun's finally coming up. Can you even hear that? Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was distracted by all your incessant honking.
I had a friend do that one time. Like he thought it'd be funny to bump my car from the back, you know. And he when he did it, his car actually went down underneath my bumper. And I just remember the look on his face in my rearview mirror, like his eyes got real big. He's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, it's okay." I'm like, "It's okay, dude. Like, no damage done." He like made a little scratch on my bumper. Oh, the things we do as teenagers. I think I told this story before, but my friend had this AMC Eagle, like from the 70s, one of those 4-wheel drive cars.
Wow.
You know, same company that made the Gremlin, but the Eagle was, you know, a little bit larger. And we have this hill called in Rocky River where I grew up called Wager Hill, and it was a really steep hill. Like, it was just, you know, there's like a ridge along the lake where the lake used to be, like 1,000 years ago or whatever, and like after the Ice Age or whatever, and so there's this huge ridge, and he's like, dude, just punch it, you know. And I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, do it. So we get over the top of this thing at like 60 miles an hour, and when I came down on the bottom, it hit so hard, like the whole car was like, like scraping along the bottom, and I'm like, dude, I am so sorry. And he's like, no, I do that all the time, man. That was great. You know? I'm like, I'm sure the bottom of the car is like all scraped up, you know. And then I had another friend that he had a Datsun, and at the same road, but further down there was a railroad track with a really steep hill, and he had this Datsun. It was like a 78 or maybe like 81 or something like that, like a Datsun. I don't remember the brand, the name of the car, but it was really small. Like it wasn't like a 380 or something like that. It was like a little crappy car. And he jumped the tracks, and I was in it with him. I'm like, dude, no. And he's like, I'm gonna do it. And he jumps these tracks, right? And when he landed, he's like, see, it was fine. And then all of a sudden, his wheel just went like, blah, 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 like the car just started like, and then it was fine after that. And like nothing else ever happened after that. But it was really weird because we drove for probably, you know, a good, oh, Ryan. nice job there, Ryan.
What was that?
he just walked into the fan and like he like disconnected it from the frame. So like then the whole thing went into the blades.
Oh wow.
Let's see. Is it fixable, Ryan, or did you break it? It's like a $20 Walmart fan. Hang on.
It's probably broken then.
It's probably broken. Yeah, Chinese. Hang on, I'm gonna check it out. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, with the breaking of the fan, I think we're gonna break the episode at this point. Oh, that sucks. We got it back together, but I think I just need to go to bed. So Kyle and I are going to drive back home, clean stuff up, and put it away. And then next time we rejoin, and probably get somebody come on. I'm going to try to pick up one of my viewers along with us. But will you be home tomorrow, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Most likely.
So we'll try to hook up and we'll do our cultivating and starting to prep again for the next crop. And I'm just going to save the money from this crop because obviously we need money at this point. We need to start saving up, and I think we need to start, I don't know, I mean, how do you think we should grow? You think buying more fields is going to be the appropriate thing to do, or should we start getting into animals? I mean, what do you think?
I think we just need to start different crops.
Okay.
You know, we need to have a field that's basically doing wheat and barley all the time, just so we can have that straw to sell off.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll at least defeat the maintenance costs.
Okay.
I mean, like maybe field 14, I think.
Okay.
Let's see here.
That's like the second biggest one, yeah.
We did that one and just rotate it between wheat and barley and just store it. And then 12 and 15, you know, maybe experiment on 15 with the different crop types, and then let 12 be, you know, just non-stop, you know, canola or something.
Okay. Sweet. Non-stop canola.
Because I'm sure it'll help your viewers to to see other things happening.
Right. I'd like to be able to start varying stuff. Maybe we should, if we can get into animals. I just don't think we have the money yet to do animals.
Not in this game. Can't just bulldoze into it.
Right.
Whoops. Like we did before.
Yeah. Right.
Like, oh, hey, we all of a sudden have $100,000. Let's buy 1 billion cows.
Right. And then, oh, wait. How are we going to feed them? You have to have all that equipment up front.
I think if we ever get around to pigs, we should just buy the pre-made cow feed.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's so much that has to, like, you have to grow like 5 different crops to feed a pig.
Right. Properly,
and it's like,
anyway.
or you can just go buy that box of pre-made food.
Right. There's low motivation. Though,
well, I mean, it would
be fun to do it, though.
Pigs faster.
Right. Can I
that way
this?
We don't have to own 110 fields to feed, you know, 4 pigs.
Yeah, I would have never been able to pull this thing full.
Why is it having a hard time with an empty trailer?
Well, it's just, yeah, it's like, it's not, yeah, the hitch is too high. You'll see when you get here.
They're like holding the back. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like the back wheel's not even touching.
Hey, my tires are clean.
Hey, I drove through the bushes. Oops. It's a sure sign I need to go to bed. Well, that was fun, Kyle. It's nice having Jared aboard, too. And like I said, we're going to start trying to pick up other users, too. Like last night I had 2 guys on. I had Dragon on. You guys remember him from...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fordman found me on Steam, and
yeah,
he wants to join the fun again.
Yep. Yeah, we need to get Fordman on, and a lot of my viewers are asking to get on, so we'll take them 1 or 2 at a time and keep the farm running.
Yeah.
So in recap,
I don't think we want to have too many at one time.
Right. No, like 1 or 2. Yeah, at the most. I think I have the server set to 4.
Exchange. We'll have like a little, this person and this person get to be on for this week.
Right. Exactly.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Ta-da! That truck
we should
is
just
awesome.
leave the truck over here with these trailers.
Yeah, we can.
It's good. Doesn't need a bath.
And unfortunately, logging. I mean, that's the other thing. We're probably gonna have to continue just doing some, excuse me, pretty heavy logging, because that seems to be the only way to make money since we don't have the missions. Aside from our fields, but it takes a while. The field money will start speeding up though too, because I did speed up the growth
crop
speed.
growth.
Yeah, so that'll help. Yeah, those are big tires. Look at that. All right, guys. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this video series. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying Create Us Getting Stuck and all these silly antics as we drive around the farm and as we make our planning to grow bigger and get you the content that you want to see. Once again, this game is just huge. There's so much to learn about it. I know people have been asking me about tutorials. I don't feel like I'm ready yet because I'm still learning about the game. But anyway, have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. We will see you on YouTube. Don't forget about our Facebook page. If I forget to put the link, remind me and I'll put it up there. I'm terrible at that, but it's growing pretty quick. We're getting a lot of people every day signing up for the Facebook page, and I think probably my second contest is going to go through there. Oh my gosh, and I have to do a contest video tomorrow. We'll get to that too.
I think we can actually set up a contest on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yep.
I'll look into that and see how that whole part of Facebook works, because this is like the second technically group thing I've run.
Okay.
And the first one is Fort Poverty, which is about my farm, so I can keep my family and friends up to date on my farm without having to text every single one of them.
Right.
And so I was just like, I'm going to make a group. You guys subscribe if you want.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
But yeah, I'll poke around on Facebook and see how contests or polls or anything go, and
okay,
if we can make that work, that'll be an awesome way to start doing contests and giveaways.
Excellent. All right, guys. So have a good night, and we will see you on the farm.